Superman is one of the greatest, if not the greatest superhero in the world. He is probably one of the most recognizable fictional characters ever. And any average person on the street who has never seen a superhero movie or read a comic book knows who he is. For years, Superman was seen as a symbol of hope, a beacon of hope, especially for the people of the Great Depression and during his time of creation. And thanks to Superman, he would also inspire the new era of superheroes. And it's thanks to Superman that we have this superhero phenomenon. But over the years, times would change, and the world would change. In a world where heroes are seen as old-fashioned and outdated. And something like the hero's journey is seen as archaic. And Superman would be no stranger to public criticism. Postmodernists like to think Superman is outdated, a concept from a bygone era. And they think that Superman is too boring, too overpowered, or not relevant. Even his motto, like truth, justice, and the American way, is being criticized and is seen as too problematic. And you also have some modern writers who think they have to update Superman for modern times. But if you're someone who actually likes good stories and likes good old-fashioned heroes and actually sees the superhero as something more, you know that Superman is more than that. And more than his superpowers. While the powers are cool, what makes Superman special, what makes Superman truly special, and one of the greatest heroes ever, is his heart. Superman is the embodiment of selflessness, optimism, kindness, and hope. Kal-El, Clark Kent, was a boy from Krypton, a dying planet, and raised in Smallville, Kansas, which is like the heart of America. And Clark Kent, who knew he was different from everyone, chose the path of kindness and chose to be a hero. And a symbol for even when the times are dark, there is always the light and hope. Anyone with hardships in life, anyone with a difficult life would choose to be a villain and take revenge on the world and blame the world for everything. But Superman isn't like that. You can choose to be someone who hates life and the world. Or you can be someone who chooses to be good and make a difference and want to change the world. He is the perfect contrast to someone like Lex Luthor, who is cynical, doesn't believe in miracles, and only sees the worst of humanity, and thinks that no one, not even an alien with godlike powers, can ever be noble. And in some ways, the world today has a similar mindset to Lex Luthor. The thought that no one, and not some alien with superpowers, can ever be a noble, good person. No one can be a hero. No one would ever be a hero, because humanity is selfish, greedy, and corrupt. Humanity is evil. They say that absolute power corrupts, but that's not Superman. What makes Superman special is that he doesn't choose to be corrupted. Maybe some men might be evil, and maybe some men might be good. So it doesn't make sense how some people can say Superman is not relatable, as if someone with spider powers and someone who dresses up in a bat costume is any relatable. Superman is in some ways like the common man, who chooses to be good and do the right thing. Even when life is tough, we choose to do good and not attack the world for our problems. Some things may not be black and white, But at the end of the day, we would choose to do good and do the right thing. And all of us want to aspire to be better and make the world a better place. We all have gifts, and what we choose to do with those gifts determines who we become. Some of the best stories, like the death of Superman and what's so funny about truth, justice, and the American way, show why Superman isn't outdated and will always be relevant, and how there will always be a need for pure-hearted Boy Scout heroes like Superman, or even heroes like Captain America, Optimus Prime, and even someone like All Might. Because no matter what era and time, there will always be a need for a Superman.